Alright people, let's talk about standard temperature and pressure. I know you've been dying to talk about standard temperature and pressure. To be honest, this is going to be actually a pretty short video I'm expecting, so if you want to actually see other videos, I'm okay with having an open relationship, and you know, we can still be friends. Alright? So standard temperature and pressure. There's really two parts to knowing standard temperature and pressure. First, you got to know the values. That's just memorization. You start there. Before you can explain anything, you got to memorize some stuff. And then you also need to be able to do some easy conversions, or I shouldn't say easy, but one-step conversions between moles and liters. Because there's this equality that 1 mole of gas takes up 22.4 liters of space. That's only true at STP. Alright? So let's talk about the values here. So for standard temperature, it's equal to 0 degrees Celsius or 273 Kelvin. And this is actually the freezing point of water, which it makes sense that this is standard temperature, because if you have some gas and you want it to get to standard temperature, all you have to do is like take a bowl, put some ice cubes in it, and then put your balloon on top of it, and boom, you're at standard temperature. Standard pressure is also relatively simple to obtain. It's 1 atmosphere, or 760 torr, or any other equivalent to that, like 101.3 kPa, and all those are on your equation sheet. So this is also relatively simple to obtain, because on the planet, here's you, that's you on the planet, there's an atmosphere above us. This is the atmosphere, and gravity's pulling the atmosphere onto you and creating pressure. Well, when you're at sea level, so like the ocean level, like you go to the beach, you have 1 atmosphere worth of air on top of you, creating 1 atmosphere of pressure. So if a scientist wants to go to STP, all they have to go is go to the beach, they have 1 atmosphere of pressure, get some ice cubes, they're at 0 Celsius. Really easy to obtain. It's less important now in our modern age of, you know, vacuums and pumps and refrigerators and all that stuff, but it used to be really, really important, and now it's still worth teaching, even though it's not as essential. Okay, and we also learn how to do conversions, because at STP, 1 mole is 22.4 liters. Again, this is only true at STP. If it's not at STP, you're out of luck. There are ways to do it, but you don't know how to do it. You should Google the ideal gas law. Alright. So let's say we're going from, let's say we have 11.2 liters and we want to convert it to moles. We would use a conversion factor. Liters on the bottom, we'd put moles on the top, and we know at STP, 1 mole is 22.4 liters. Liters cancels, you do your long division, and you get 0.5 liters. Now let's say we had 0.25 moles, and we want to convert that to liters. We'd put moles on the bottom, liters on the top. We'd put 1 mole, 22.4 liters, only at STP. Moles would cancel. We'd do our long multiplication. We get 5.6 liters. So where you put the numbers depends on where you put the unit. Remember, you always got to use the equality, but only at STP. So homework, review homework, look at old exams, watch other videos about standard pressure. Just be ready for this retake. You're all going to do great. You're beautiful, beautiful people. Bye-bye.